Hi, I'm Nick Williams.
And I'm Delaney George.
Welcome to another 4-Minute Friday Fun with BCSC Tech. What are we learning about today?
It's learning tests.
Excellent. So Itslearning test allows your students to get assessed through a test. It could be informal or formal assessment, but it does offer plenty of ways for students to show you what they know with multiple means of action and expression.
Yes, indeed. So you're going to go over into your tree and click Add. Then when it comes up, you're going to scroll down, click Test, title it whatever you want. If I can type.
Yeah.
You have a rich text editor where you can put your directions in, so you can do video, audio, pictures, all that good stuff, links. You can set a deadline at the end of a day, end of a specific time, end of a period. You can assess it in multiple different ways, set if it's mandatory or not. You don't want it to be active if you want to add questions, though. You want to leave it inactive until you're done.
So the other part of this is the Options tab up top. And this allows you to do scoring methods, criteria for completion. I would not do scoring method with penalty because it actually takes points off for wrong answers. And then the other piece I'd like to point out is that show all questions on one page. That way you can print it out if a kid's not there or they just need a paper option. But you can change the number of attempts and all sorts of feedback options as well. So once you're in the test, we can start adding questions. So what question do you want to show first?
So there are either or, multiple choice, multiple response. Most of these up top are fairly easy to do, very user friendly. This select from a list is a little bit tricky though, so if you want to show them how to do it.
All right, so you get the rich. Notice first here that number 1 says, if you want, enter an introductory text. I don't know if I've ever done that. And then enter a text in which you want to add field blanks. So the Cubs play at Wrigley Field. You write the sentence or paragraph that you want to put a blank in, and then you have to highlight the word and then hit create blank, and then you'll have the options to add alternatives there. Let's just add the whole central division here. Not that we need to, but
we don't have time for that.
You'll click add, and then you can add as many alternatives you want, and it'll be a drop-down menu for that question. So that's a nice option, but it is a little tricky to navigate. The short answer ones and the open answers, you do have to identify keywords if you want it to grade for you. Otherwise, you can manually grade it.
Score it. Yeah.
Okay, so this is the kind of unique ones.
Yeah, so in interactive with match and order, it's drag and drop options. So you need to make sure that your kiddos have the mouse skills or the keyboard skills to be able to do that. But they both are really interactive and kids seem to really like them.
Yep. And then the other one is hotspot, and this one's pretty neat. So you can enter a question here. So let's say, where does Chris Bryant play?
Someone's on a Cubs kick. Wonder why.
And then you upload an image. And then even though you can't see it here, what we're going to do is upload an image that we kind of have preloaded. So I always save images on my desktop just so they're easy to find. And then you can insert them in. So we're going to put one in of Wrigley Field.
He's almost got it.
Go
to page 1. There it is.
Sorry. And then on the image, you can scale the image to prevent students from having to scroll, but you can put these boxes. So the lasso is kind of like a drawing tool, the circle or the square. So I'll hit the square. He plays third base. So I'm going to make a box, pretty big box for students to select. So then when they're actually in the test, it'll load the image up, and then it puts a plus sign on where they click. So if they put it here, it would be counted wrong. If they put it here, it'll be counted right. So it's great for diagrams, things like that. So that is the test option. When you're done, you'll see the test scores in your follow-up and reports.
Yes, indeed. Have a great weekend.